We go into the rented lights here at Romer Field at Kittatinny High School, and Kittatinny's moving the ball, but the Cougars fumble, and it's Levi Burnell and Eric Fry on the recovery for High Point as it takes over 1st and 10 at the Kittatinny 48. Then watch the always thrilling Jake Phillip on the sweep as he takes around the corner for 14 yards and a first down at the Kittatinny 34. And the Wildcats turn the fumble into points. Watch Chad Mazzilli crash into the end zone from 2 yards out, and High Point has a 7-0 lead with 1:12 to go in the first quarter. Kittatinny goes to the air, and it's Nick Geimer off the play action hitting Anthony Cagno with a nice 22-yard completion and the first down to the High Point 47, and the first quarter comes to an end with High Point holding a 7-0 lead. Second quarter we go, same drive, and Kittatinny looks to throw, and it's Nick Geimer rolling out, but watch Brian Franco with the pick for High Point, forcing another Kittatinny turnover. And 3 plays later, watch Chad Mazzilli cut it to the outside, and he's gone for the 62-yard touchdown run, and just like that, High Point has a 14-0 lead with 9:10 to go here in the second quarter. Okay, Kittatinny gets the ball back, and on 3rd and 3, Nick Geimer calls his own number, and he picks up 9 yards and a first down to the High Point 29. Now the Cougars face a 4th and 2 at the 22, and High Point's defense comes up with the big stop as Levi Burnell leads the way, and Kittatinny turns the ball over on downs. Kittatinny's defense had its moments. Watch Justin Voss come flying in for the sack and a loss of 5 yards for High Point. But the High Point drive comes to an end here on the fumble, and it's Anthony Cagno with the recovery for Kittatinny at the 15-yard line, and High Point takes a 14-0 lead into the break. Okay, third quarter action. Kittatinny's facing a 4th and 1 at the High Point 27, and it's Josh Klimek breaking through as he converts as Brian Franco of High Point saves a possible touchdown with the tackle, but it's 1st and 10 Kittatinny from the 19. All right, then the wheels unfortunately come off for the Cougars. They have a touchdown call back, get a couple more penalties, burn 2 timeouts, and they turn the ball over here as the ball's tipped to Jake Lazinski of High Point for the interception, and the Wildcats have a 14-0 lead through 3 quarters of play. All right, fourth quarter we go. Kittatinny needs a big play, and the Cougars get it. Watch Cal Brook block the punt, and it's Joey Law with the recovery in the end zone for the touchdown, and Kittatinny's back in it, trailing 14-7 with 9:24 to go here in the game. High Point has the ball again, and on 3rd and 15 from the Kittatinny 40, it's Jake Phillip on the jet sweep, picking up a big block from Steve Udemark as he gains 26 yards and a first down to the Kittatinny 14. And then it's Chad Mazzilli with his 3rd touchdown of the game, this time from a yard out, and High Point has a 21-7 lead with 5:21 to go. High Point gets the ball back and is looking to run out the clock, and watch sophomore quarterback Jake Lazinski on 4th and 2 from the 46. He keeps it, and he races 53 yards to the 1-yard line to seal the deal as High Point would take a knee and route to the 21-7 victory as the Wildcats improve to 3-2 as Kittatinny falls to 1-5.
It was a huge win today. We're coming back from a loss to Morris Hills. It was devastating, and we were all hungry to get back out at it next week, and we did, and we were firing on all cylinders, and we got the win.
It was a good win. I mean, we made some mental mistakes, but we were able to stick together and come up with the W. But it's not us, and we know we can improve.
It's a very big victory. We like taking one game at a time, and we knew we really needed to get this one if we want to accomplish our goals. And like as you said, big rivalry between High Point and Kittatinny, so it's great to get this one.
It was a gutsy effort, really. Kittatinny played lights out. They were tough, nasty, physical. We were able to match, their toughness and their physicality. It was probably, like you're probably going to say, a little bit a good old SCIL game. You know what I mean? And both sides did a really good job. I'm very proud of our kids for fighting through. I mean, we had a couple things there where we lost momentum, and they gained it, and we were able to fight back and all that stuff. So I'm proud of our guys. We have some work to do. I think that might be a little bit of a step in our program where it's not just you win and that's good. It's we won, we did a good job, but here's the things we need to work on if we want to continue to improve.
High Point's offense very opportunistic tonight. They forced 2 turnovers. Eric Fry recovered a fumble. Brian Franco got a pick. They turned that into 14 points, and they were up 14-0.
Turnovers were huge for us. That really changed the pace of the game. They had a couple of drives on us. They were driving down the field, and when they found out we made a mistake, we just cashed on them.
Every day in practice, we stress turnovers, and we want to win the turnover game every week. So that was big for us.
Like you said, we're opportunistic. We'll take what you give us, and we're not going to let up.
We talk to kids, we have everything up in our locker room. If we win the turnover battle, our chances of winning the game or go up tenfold. And so, we talk about winning the turnover battle and getting good field position.
What a season Chad Mazzelli's having. He had 3 touchdowns tonight, and he gave a lot of credit to his line.
Offensive line's been playing great week after week, and I couldn't give them more credit. I love what they're doing. I really appreciate them.
His second touchdown was a beautiful 62-yard run.
I saw Klimek coming up the middle, and that was exactly where I was supposed to go, so I decided to bounce it out, and I saw a crease, and I just took my opportunity.
High Point was up 2 touchdowns late in this one, looking to run out the clock, and Jake Lazinski on 4th down gets a huge gainer down towards the 1, and then High Point lined up in the victory formation.
That was huge. I was going outside, and then my read, I just decided to pull it, take over. I wanted to just lead our team to the victory, and I didn't realize going all the way to the 1-yard line, but that was a huge run, and it was great to get a win.
Coach Jim Delaney was concerned after last week. They didn't tackle well in a loss to Morris Hills, but tonight the defense pitched a shutout. Kittatinny's lone touchdown came on a special teams play on a block punt.
I think one of our emphasis this week after Morris Hills was tackling a little bit better, and we were in good positions today. Kids talked a lot about doing your job, play your gap, do what you need to do. Don't try to win the game by yourself, and let your teammates run to the football, which was good. And then the other thing was we were able to tackle.
High Point only won 1 game last year. Now they're sitting at 3-2, and the Wildcats said it's all about team chemistry.
I think this year is a lot more different than the last few years, Coach has been saying, because he's saying how we love each other and how we'll do anything for each other, and that's what I think that the reason why we have 3 wins.
Family. A big thing is family. We don't point fingers when things are going down, and we always stick together, and we finish. Our big mentality is finishing. Last year we failed to finish, and now this year we're able to finish.
I got to give a lot of credit to our seniors and everyone in general. It's just a lot better feeling around the locker room and everything. We know we got something special going on, and we're not going to squander that.
This was a knockdown, drag-em-out game between 2 rivals, and it doesn't get any easier for High Point as they will host Vernon, who they have a great rivalry with, next Friday in their homecoming game.
It's homecoming next week, so it's going to be a big crowd at High Point, and we're going to have to do a lot better than we did today to be able to top Vernon, and it's going to be exciting.
It's a big game. It's our homecoming. We just got to come out fired up and be ready to play our hardest.
It's going to be a great game. We know we got to clean some things up if we want to win, and that's going to be a big one, so we're going to work on that this week.
It's always a good game when we play Vernon. Again, it's going to be another, it's going to be another physical knockdown, drag them out. Probably somewhere in the 4th quarter, the game will be won, and I know Chuck will be smiling, win or lose. But it's going to be a great game. It really is. I'm looking forward to it.